Alright, I'm gonna make this video because uvideo wants to learn some new strats in warpless. So these are some new strats in warpless. First off is this one tower movement. That part doesn't really matter. So I can just go up here. Alright, so when I get here, I'm gonna have the snake blocks up in the top left. I'm going to wall jump off this question mark block onto them. I have to wait for just a moment. Alright, so now I'm gonna go. Except not, because I pressed the button too early after unpausing. So what you would do is, the snake block was there. You get here and you would do that. And that's what you do. So I'm just gonna do it without pausing. If you're fast, you have to wait briefly before doing the wall jump, or before jumping and doing the wall jump. So there I wasn't that fast, so I almost waited too long. I also missed that, but that's not really important. So basically, if you're fast, you gotta wait for a brief moment, then wall jump. You wanna wall jump, you wanna jump pretty high so that you're like, you almost jump over the question mark block, but not quite. So I wait just briefly there, it's not even like a second, you wait for a very short amount of time, and then you do the rest of the movement. You just kind of have to get used to the new movement, and then that's how you do that strat. Say you want to jump off those snake blocks, and then just wall jump, and everything's good. So, there's nothing else in World 1. I don't think there's anything in World 2. Oh, there is. Alright, so to Castle, I'm going to talk about the Iggy Koopa fight. So first I have to get there, so this part of the video is not really that important. Although, uvideo already knows this, but you can run across the section like this, and die, because I suck. This was not the new strat. This key strat is, basically, this is a different way of grabbing the key. It saves probably close to a second. Not quite a second, I don't think. Alright, so anyway. I'm gonna go to the boss. I'm gonna get an unoptimal door entry, but I'm gonna explain how the boss works as well. uvideo already knows this, of course. But there's a couple things that are a little different. So the first hit and second hits are the same. First and second hits are the same. Here, hit him. And then you just kind of wait up here for Iggy to spawn somewhere. So I spawn here, so I'm going to just ground pound. Ground pounding there is faster, because you can hit him easily. So anyway, here I get P-speed. So he's coming out over here, so I'm just going to kind of hang out over here and juke him. Alright, oh my god. So, I messed that up because I accidentally wall jumped off of the thing, but basically I would hit him, I would wall jump over here, and then just jump and hold left. That's all I would do. So, hit him, wall jump, and then jump and hold left. So I have to get this key. Basically, I'm holding jump the whole time, by the way, so I'm flying against the ceiling, and obviously if he spawns on the left, you're going to jump and hold right instead. Don't try to just stay in the middle, you want to just keep going. And the reason for that is because you actually need momentum when you grab the keys, so that you'll go in one direction or the other. Because if you don't go in one direction or the other, you're just going to fall all the way down to the bottom of the room, and that's actually, you basically lose all your time saved. So, you want to have that momentum going in. Now, the hardest thing is when he comes in the center. If he comes in the center, I just try to do my best to do like a wraparound and grab the key. It usually doesn't work, so Now, middle hit used to be the best because it was the easiest to hit Iggy fast, and now it's the hardest. I'm gonna ground pound that. I'm just gonna show this. Right, once again, you just get P-speed right here. Same over here again. So just juke him. You're all going to jump here once. So yeah, I do jump on the blue platform once, just one jump to kill time, and then I go. I probably could have been a little bit faster there, so maybe do the jump just a little bit faster. Really, just any type of jump, any jump that's really quick is enough to just kill enough time, and that's good. So World 3, time to see if there's any new strats in World 3. I don't think so. There's the YOLO in 3-4, but that's absolutely stupid. Don't do that. Okay, so 3 Castle, I guess, a little bit. These strats are also pretty dumb, so I wouldn't recommend them. There's the Saw strat. Basically, you just have to find the right time to flutter, and then you just double jump as soon as you land. Then you can keep going. I missed that input, of course. So then there's this dumb strat. Both these strats are pretty dumb, by the way. So here I run, I jump, and I miss it. What I was trying to do, this strat is like the dumbest thing, so don't do this. I was trying to jump, and that Goomba wouldn't be there, it would be a little further up. So I would run, jump, make that jump just barely. You have to cut that jump really tight, and then you have to tailspin the Goomba in just the right way. Basically, you have to tailspin the Goomba in the air, but you also have to land really quickly after tailspinning the Goomba, and you have to tailspin him really early. And then you'd get P-speed there and be able to fly over that thing with that saw. The backup doesn't lose very much, but it's probably not worth doing because it just... You can get hit, you can fall in the water, and even if none of that stuff happens, it's like... If you're basically never going to get it, you're just losing time to the other strat. However, I still think uvideo does the easiest strat to get P-speed, so I'm going to show him the slightly less dumb strat there. Just going to casually flex, get that strat again. That strat's more risky, but it's actually probably easier. So anyway, the easier strat is to turn around and then go. Here, it's actually really lenient. You just can't, like, jump on the Goomba. So you still have to, like, tailspin him. But turning around, you don't have to cut your jumps nearly as tight. I would recommend, well, I don't know if uvideo does that, but last time I checked, he didn't. And that strat is not that bad, so it might be worth learning. It saves a little bit of time, but I'm pretty sure he does it. So anyway, on to World 4. There's nothing in the first 3 levels. However, in the boss, there is this time save. Basically, it's the same way as 2 Castle, but you have to set it up a little bit differently. It's a little harder to set up. And you don't have to worry about the momentum. Alright. So, basically, the first 2 hits are the same. Alright, so I'm gonna hit him, and then right after he is, I'm gonna wall jump. And I'm gonna mess it up. Okay, so basically what I would do, playing through the level is gonna take a little while. I'll do it at the end, but I just want to get this kind of moving. But you'd hit him, and you'd have P-speed, you'd keep it, and you'd fly up with no speed. or no horizontal speed, I mean, in either direction, so you fly straight up. It's actually a little bit hard to do because you have to know, you have to just kind of have a feel for your speed in uh, in each direction when Mario's off screen, which shouldn't be a problem if you did the best method of the mushroom B trick, definitely not firing shots at uvideo. But yeah, uvideo is going to have to get used to that. This is the level he's good at, so now it has a trick that he's probably not very good at, so he's going to have to get used to that before he can say that he's the best at this level again. Kappa. Alright, so I'm going to show it off at the end, but for now I'm going to move on to 5 Ghost House. Because 5 Ghost House probably has the biggest time save of all the new strats. So the first part is the same. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. So, basically, so that wall jump is new. I'm gonna explain that real quick. So the movement I do is I'm here. Okay, sweeper, get out of here. I'm here and I go, oh my god. Go full jump and then 1, 2, 3. Kind of spaced tail spins. Right? And that I feel sets me up perfectly. Or at least really well. Oh my god, this guy. It sets me up really well to turn around and wall jump off of the wall there. And this is really important because when I wall jump off that wall, it's a little faster. And that allows me to go fast enough to tail spin or dash fly up this staircase. Now that one was kind of slow because I did the inputs a little bit wrong. But basically, I want to just jump. Okay, well the staircase is in the way, but you can dash life, but you basically just spam the inputs. You don't have to spam fast. It's not a trick of spamming fast, it's just a trick of mashing at a decent rate. So, it's hard to show off. So yeah, basically you go up much faster like that by just tail spinning. It takes a little while to get used to the timing. And then the second room is also different. So I'm going to explain that real quick. So yeah, there I just hold up and it works. Actually, yeah, so the way I do those tail spins, I just kind of have that rhythm, and I did not mean to do that. And I press tailspin 3 times, like da da da, and that's the rhythm I have, and it gets me up. However, if you do it at a slightly wrong time, you may have to press it a little more. But yeah, I'll just hold up to go in the door, and it lets me right in the door. So here, there's this. That's the optimal movement. There, and then the last part is the same. So, a couple things to note about that second room movement. I'm going to do it again real quick. So the first thing is after I jump off that first rope, doing 2 jumps on that platform that moves once I jump on it is intentional. It's way easier. So doing this, I go. Doing that is not optimal. You should not do that because, well, it is optimal. However, the bats just get in the way, and it's really hard to avoid them. and it's kind of punishing if you fail it. You lose several seconds if you back it up well, and if you don't back it up well, you die. So, and also, turning around there is just kind of a timing. I just do it in a rhythm with the dash line, so I go like dash fly, dash fly, dash fly, turn. So anyway, I enter the door, and so this time I'm going to do the correct movement, or at least the easier movement. Jumping off of that bat is fine. So there, to do that turnaround really easily, I just tap jump, and then just quickly tap left. That's literally all I do. I just quickly tap jump and quickly tap left. It's muscle memory at this point. It would take a long time to get used to. Like, I don't hold left at all. Really, it's just a quick tap. And then I flutter to adjust my height. So one more time. And then I'm going to go show off 4 castle, and then the video is over. I could show off the new 6 ghost house strat, but that strat's really dumb. Alright, here we go. Nice. Well, I messed that up, but that's not part of the new strat, so it's okay. I showed it off. So yeah, quickly, before I stop, I am going to just attempt to do this. I'm going to actually exit and re-enter because the coin block will respawn. But yeah, I'm just going to attempt to do this this World 4 castle strat real quick, just to show it off. I'm probably going to mess it up again because, of course, I'm recording, so of course I am. I'm recording a guide, so you can never actually get it in the guide. I'm actually going to get this because I normally have a reserve leaf, but I didn't because I just loaded a new file. Or my old file, and I didn't have a reserve leaf in that. So anyway, I'm going to do this boss fight. Only the 3rd hit matters for this strat, for the new strat, I mean. And that's what's different. Right after he starts moving, I imagine. Alright. So what I did there is I saw that Mario was going just a tiny bit to the right, so I just tapped left, and he moved left a little, or he like changed his momentum just a little bit, and it was good. So yeah, that's about it. Just to be clear, the way I set that up is I wait until like just after the boss moved, like in his shell, started moving after the 2nd hit, before I wall jumped, and then did the movement I did to get P-speed. And then I went a little bit slow, and then bonked into the wall, which set me up just perfectly to jump at the right time and hit the boss. It can take some getting used to, for sure, so that one, probably the most annoying strat, but also the 5 Ghost House one. 5 Ghost House one is like, it's really just hard to get consistently, but this one is hard to get once, because it's hard to get a feel for it, but after that it's not that bad. So anyway, yeah, learn these strats, you video, please, at least most of them.